Hey, this is the American Samurai coming once again almost live small town USA, back again with another video for you guys. Today I'm going to show you guys one of my collections and information about a little known pulp hero that I don't think I've heard a lot of people talk about. I think he was mentioned in a reboot when DC did the first wave series of comics. Technology is a wonderful thing on work, isn't it, folks? But we're going to talk today about the Avenger. Real name, Richard Benson. I believe Dick Benson is what they call him here, but I think it's Richard. The raging flames' personal tragedy have forged Dick Benson into something more than human, the scourge of the underworld, known as the Avenger. With his Justice Inc. team, the Man of Steel wages a war against crime. Here's one of the reprints. It says 2 of the stories. This is volume 1. Who Dick Benson is, for those of you who don't know, Richard Benson, I believe is his real name. He had an event where his wife and daughter just disappeared in the plane when he was going, I think coming back from vacation. And they thought he was crazy, and they injected him with so many chemicals and stuff that his face basically got to the point, and his hair turned snow white, where he can't show any physical emotion, but he can alter his face. I think I can show you here. I think there's a picture right here. But he can actually alter his face to look like whoever he wants. And then by the use of various tricks and gimmicks, I can't find it, but anyway, by use of various tricks and gimmicks, he can make himself look like anyone. But the thing is, he can't physically move his lips. Even though you can hear him clearly, he can't move his mouth. It's always stuck in that same expression. And then as he goes through the different stories, he picks up different helpers, and they all have been affected by crime in some way. They end up actually waging a war on crime. The big thing with this series when it came out was it was created by Kenneth Robertson. It was one of the in-house names, and was the creator of Doc Savage. So it says in a lot of these, the creator of Doc Savage. I have volume 1. Here's volume 2. Volume 3. I got these from, even though it says Shadow Sanctum, I got these from Radio Spirits, but you can pick these up at Shadow Sanctum. I think they have more to choose from too. And then I have a collection of short stories called The Avengers Chronicles. I might do a review on this someday. I've read it once, so I actually may read it again. It's got a lot of different authors in here. And some pretty cool stories. It's interesting to see what happens when some modern authors get their hands on a classic character like this. Another big thing with him, and I don't know if it was in the comics or not, is that he will never kill a bad guy himself. He always manipulates things so the bad guys end up killing themselves. And he has a special trick shot that he uses, and it's just, overall, for the series you haven't heard of, I check it out. Also, there's a radio show called The Avenger. That's not about this Avenger. There actually was, I believe, a prototype, not prototype, there were some episodes based around this series, but it never actually, it's been lost to time. That Avenger is more along the lines of like the Shadow type character, where he's developed a special chemical. He's a scientist. He developed a special chemical that makes him invisible for a certain amount of time. He has a device that allows him to detect evil brainwaves. Actually, I'd go ahead and check that out too, just out of curiosity, if you're curious about it. But just be known, it's not the same Avenger. It's just someone who takes the name of the Avenger. But overall, if you're into like classic heroes, then yeah, I highly recommend checking out the Avengers books, or the Avenger books. And the Avenger Chronicles is pretty cool too. It does a good job of keeping that style to it. Yeah, see? I think they actually did a pretty good job of keeping the pictures close to like the original style. But yes, that was my collection review and my collection of a collection video and info for you guys. I just thought I'd do this at random. So until next time, American Samurai saying sayonara.